regular date nights. But we found a substitute, the spontaneous date. Whenever I found my husband and I alone, I'd say, we're on a date. So I have found spontaneous date ideas in everyday life, and anyone else can too. Here are some examples. The garbage recycling date. When my kids couldn't be left alone in the house too long, my husband and I would quickly take out the garbage and recycling, rolling the bins down to the curb, and then speed walking back to the house, and call that a date. The Costco date. When the kids were old enough to stay home by themselves, my husband and I would go on child-free Costco runs to stock up on toilet paper, munch on those free samples, and catch up in the long checkout line. The mall dates. When our kids were tweens, we would take them to the mall, turn them loose, and then wander around on our own, hanging out like teenagers at the mall in the 1980s. The estate planning date, part 1. After we had kids, we went to an attorney to draw up our will and also to appoint legal guardians for our kids in case something happened to us. Well, luckily, nothing happened to us, and here we are. So recently, my husband and I went on the estate planning date, part 2. We revisited our attorneys, revised our wills, reconfirmed our advance directives, and granted our now grown children power of attorney in case anything happens to us. The colonoscopy date. When you take your partner to their colonoscopy appointment, sit in the waiting room patiently during the procedure, then drive the woozy partner home, and share a meal with the now very hungry colonoscopy recipient. So when my husband and I took road trips with our kids, they would sit in the back seat, often falling asleep or listening to music. I would use that as an opportunity and say, honey, they can't hear us. We're on a date. These family road trip dates were quickly shut down by a voice from the back seat saying, hey, what are you guys talking about? Or, ew, I can hear you, stop it. So my husband and I have graduated to couples road trip dates, which we take very often, pretty much almost every other weekend, for 3-hour-long car rides to care for elderly parents in another state. And to go on the extreme Marie Kondo date. We're clearing out his parents' house, and I have to tell you, 50 years worth of items do not spark joy. Some items spark bittersweet nostalgia, while others spark like confusion as in, why did you keep this? And frustration as in, we can't do this to our kids! Which brings us to the opposite of nesting date. We need to downsize, and we've looked at some active adult communities. These places look like lots of fun with cool activities, lots of socializing, kind of like college, but without the exams, labs, or papers. And the best part is we are all eligible to join one of these fabulously fun 55-plus communities.
Oh, my.
So now that my husband and I are empty nesters, I hope that the rest of our lives will be one long final date.
Woo!